welcome back to my channel. My name is Tolani if you're seeing my face for the very first time, and I come on here to just document my life in lifestyle, beauty, vlogs, and everything in between. So by the title of today's video, you know what's gonna sup. So Jackpa, I mean not to Jackpa, because the pressure is getting worse. I'm the only one in Nigeria because everybody don't jackpot. Everybody this is not even funny anymore. I was talking with a friend last week or this week, and the numbers are getting crazy, like by the minutes. The way people are trooping out from Nigeria, like leaving this country. What's happening? How many of us can stay here? You people should not leave us now. Let's all stay together. Nigeria will get better. It is well. But anyways, for a couple of months now, not like I'm making research to leave. It's not like I want to leave. I like this country. Yeah, I believe in Nigeria, unlike most of you guys. I'm just wanting to get more information, more knowledge about the outside space. It's not like I'm looking to leave, Sha. I still say, yeah, God will help this country, even though the country is a mess right now, but God is gonna help. So there's a I think his name is the Q&S University Fair. It's more like a summit and also a fair where universities from UK, US, Canada and other countries come to like showcase their university, to buy students to come to their schools and everything. Not buy in the literal sense, but you know what I mean. So my Uber guy is here already. Okay, let me just finish this video. I pray that his call does not cut this video. But anyways, I heard about it or I saw it online. I can't even remember. So they have a exhibition that's happening today. Yeah, a summit or whatever it is. Oh, his call is coming in. Okay, just hold on, please. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so it's happening at Sheraton, and I want to go there to just get more knowledge about the whole thing. I thought to just take you guys along, let's all learn together. And again, this video might be helpful for somebody. I don't know, I can't tell, but we'll just see how it goes, because I've never been to something like this. So let's just see how it goes. All right, come on, guys.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running.
Yes, good morning. Yes, please.
You registered online?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Wouldn't wanna leave, even though I wouldn't wanna bleed, even my heart, my mind, and my body.
I'm going to kickstart so that we will take so much of your time. We also partner with student influencers as well as counseling for direct students. And the part of what we are here to do today is to enlighten you more about the counseling services you stand to gain working with us. Our services are free, like almost every other organization in Nigeria that offers free services. But as much as possible, working with us will let you see the difference of what we have to offer. So besides having Mr. Steve coming on board to give a mini introduction about QS, we'll also have Mr. Blake Carter, who is currently a student of the University of Bath in the UK. He's going to tell you guys a little more about his university and also about life in the UK. And all of these presentations today are open to questions from individuals. Like, if you have a question, don't wait until you get to the open fair before you ask your questions to the people you're going to meet. And the good thing about QS is that we partner with schools in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Ireland, and other European countries. So we have a large network of schools that can accommodate your question, that can also accommodate your quest for study abroad. So I also believe everybody actually got these flyers. So in the flyers, we have to invite my boss, Mr. Steve Carter, to give a formal introduction.
Years now. I've been to Abuja, I think 4 or 5 times already,
and I'm always very happy to be back. It's one of my favourite places in the world, so it's nice to be here, and it's nice to see you all, so thank you. Sorry. Thank you. So, QS is a mission-led organisation, okay? The mission of QS is to empower motivated students from around the world to fulfill their potential by fostering international mobility, educational achievement. We touch many, many students' lives throughout the world. And we work with one for that individual subject, and the subject you want is at a different university, but it is ranked #1, for example. So, as well as looking at the overview, I would advise you to also check
University of Bath as an example today. So, about me. I'm a second-year student at the University of Bath. I study international management, which is a 4-year course including a placement year. I lived in Thailand almost my whole
digital currency and blockchain at the University of Leicester, and I also assist with enrollment for every other course for the university as well. And I'm an alumni from the university as well, so I went to school there, and I was opportuned to live there for close to 2 years and work and study there for close to 2 years. So Cyprus is basically a small Greek island in the Mediterranean, by the Mediterranean Sea in Europe. It's a very small country. It's absolutely beautiful place. I wish I could have been able to just stay there. But unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to get to visit, so I'm grateful for that. So I currently work for the university, like I said earlier, and I'm just quickly going to tell you my experience as a student and hopefully try to give you as much information as I can. So first, Cyprus is one of the safest countries to study in Europe. It's also relatively affordable. So if you don't have the kind of budget to go to the UK or America, it's an option maybe you should consider. So the university itself, it's a Greek-speaking country. However, 90% of the population speak English, and all the courses are taught in English as well. So you get the opportunity to study in English without any issues. However, if you're interested in learning Greek, they also offer Greek classes free of charge. Now, in terms of the admission process, I'll just quickly run through that. For bachelor's degree, I don't know how many people are, because it's not as easy as the bachelor's degree, because of course you need transcript, personal statement. In addition to the 3 things I mentioned, you need transcript, personal statement, 2 references, and also the same application fee of €55. You also get to the admission, basically, so if you submit your documents, for example, the admission process is also really, really fast, which is within a week, you will get a response back from the admission team after evaluation if you have been accepted or not. Now, in terms of visas and how to get there, you are actually not allowed to apply for visa by yourself. The school is responsible for applying for visa for you. So as soon as you have been accepted into the university, you'll be guided on what to do, the documents to present. If you can't do it by yourself, the school has a bunch of agents here in Nigeria that can help you do all your attestations. They send the documents to the school, and then the school applies for visa there for you. Now, when your visa is approved there, they would alert you, and they will also let us know here. We'll pick up your visa for you and we'll just leave you and go. That sounds pretty easy, right? Yeah, I know it sounds too good to be true, but it is true and it's pretty easy. So,
It's about work, job opportunities.
so that's one. Now, on the other hand, I'm going to tell you my own experience as a student. Now, from 9,000 euro per year, and graduate tuition starts from 13,000 euro for the entire program. So, master's degree is usually 3 semesters, a year and a half. And of course, undergraduate, we all know is 4 years. It might not technically be 4 years, but we spread it out to 4 years because there's also going to be like summer breaks and every other small program that comes in between. And last but not least, finally, there are also scholarship opportunities available. So there are different types of scholarship opportunities available. There's financial aid scholarships, there's athletic scholarships, there's work study scholarships, and basically there's work study scholarships. Those are the main scholarships available at the moment. So if you're considering studying anywhere in Europe and you think you don't have enough money to be able to afford some of the other big countries and fantastic places as well, I would say maybe you should consider Cyprus. I'll be at the stand and I'll be available to answer any of your questions. Thank you. Classes per week. And all the master's degree classes are between 6 p.m. in the evening and 9 p.m. So what that affords you is you have the entire day. So you are allowed to work. Even for undergraduate students, you're allowed to work 40 hours per week. So yeah, there are work study opportunities available. I mean, when I went to school there, I basically worked the entire time until I left. So yes, that is available.
Okay, then number 2. What is the job opportunity like? As in, what is the pay like? How are they paid and how is the expenditure like? Because I am made to understand that in Cyprus, they use these dollars when you are buying things. You understand? After one they will pay their Turkish now lower. But when you want to buy, they will give you a treasurer's price. So in that kind of issue, how will the children be able to cope in such situation? Fortunately for me, I have a godson that I sent to Cyprus last year. I know what the boy has been going through. That is why I'm asking this question, but I'm not trying to be in Cyprus.
Okay, okay, thank you very much, Ma. Okay, so there's something very, very important that I think I need to clarify. Now, when you say Cyprus, there are 2 sides of Cyprus. Now, the south part of Cyprus is the one that is part of the European Union and is the Greek part of Cyprus. And that's where the University of Nicosia is located. The other part of Cyprus is actually a settlement that, I don't like to use the word illegal, but that's what it is. There are a lot of universities there, it's really cheap, and a lot of agents send Nigerians there. And what happens is when you end up there, you find out that it's very difficult to move around. You can't leave that place. They actually don't spend dollar alone. They charge you house rent there in pounds. When you go to the supermarket, you spend money in dollars, and you earn money in Turkish lira, which is even lower than pounds and dollars. Yes, but in this Greek part of Cyprus, which is the legal recognized part, everything is done in euro. You earn in euro, you spend in euro, everything is done in euro. You don't have as much Nigerians there or as much Africans there because even the school fees is even way higher. It's like five times higher. You also don't, at the other part, you also don't get opportunity to have access to a bunch of the things that I have mentioned. So a lot of people make that mistake and they don't ask that question. So it's very, very important that people understand the distinction between the 2 sides and understand that there's one part that is the illegal settlement, and then there's the main part of Cyprus that is the Greek-speaking part. As long as you know that it's the Greek-speaking part, you know that okay, you're on the right side. So that's it. It's just a lot of misinformation out there. So that's people get discouraged a lot of the time. But that's the thing.
So for Canada, if you have your offers and you have paid your deposits. Some universities will ask for 2,000, some colleges will ask for 2,500, some will ask for 50% deposit. When you pay your deposit, they will issue you with the letter of acceptance. For some colleges, as soon as they give you an offer, the offer says letter of acceptance, so they don't need to give you another one. But when that letter of acceptance comes, they will give you like a duration of 1 month, 30 days to pay your tuition. And for some of you who are already on this journey, you know how difficult it is to go through with Form A. Most times when you go to the bank, fill the form, it may take like a month or two before they deduct the money from your account. And until the university gets the money, it's not considered paid. So even if you go to the bank, fill the form, and you send them the form you filled, it's when they get the money and you can present the telex that they can confirm that you have paid. So these are the delays and the hitches we are going through now with students who want to proceed to Canada, and the timelines, of course. So the documents required basically are your valid international passports. I usually tell people, if you're trying to get your passport now, instead of applying for 5 years, apply for the 10-year passport at once, because for Canada, your visa is given for the duration of your passport. So if you have a 5-year passport, your visa will be for 5 years. But of course, you get your study permit upon arrival, don't get me wrong, but it's still better if you have more years on your passport. Then proof of acceptance, that's the letter of acceptance, is one of the documents required. The letter of motivation. For me, besides financing, this is the most important document. This is where you get a chance to sell yourself. Your study plan is very important. We have lots of agents out there who actually write this for their students, but in QS, fortunately, we don't. Why? Because we believe study plan is your story, it's not mine. So I'll tell you, write your story the way it suits you. The way it suits you, I'll go through it and add my input. 2, because I didn't study the course you studied, so I don't have specialty in your course to be able to break it down to convince whoever is making a decision on your application on why you're going for that course. So you need to relate with what you're going for. I know it's easy to say, oh, I'll pay you to write my study plan, but I wouldn't be doing you good doing that for you. Why? Studying abroad is different. That is not UK. UK allows you to apply with your family all at once and you all get the visas. In fact, for UK, if you're a family of 4 and your husband is saying, oh, because I have a good job here, go with the children, no need for me. They won't give the children the visa. Everybody has to apply. But for Canada, it's not like that. So, yes, I've seen cases where a family of 5 got their visas at once, but it's 1 out of 100. Advisably, the wife should apply with the children first and use daddy or husband as strong ties. When they get their PPR, as soon as they get down there, bring your passport, put in your husband's application. The husband is eligible to either apply for visit visa or open work permit. I usually advise visit because open work permit may take like 6 months. Open work permit is eligible for people who have spouses either studying or working in Canada. So your husband can either apply for that, or if you want it to come out faster, preferably apply for visit. And the reason for that application should be, I want to either accompany them to settle in and come back, or I just want to visit them. He will get the visa. So those are all the things we should have in mind if we are applying to Canada. It's a lot. This is not all. I just put this together to just share. But maybe when we are dealing with you one-on-one, you know what you have and what you require. Put everything you can put to show your net worth, and then to show that you're fully grounded in Nigeria, to show that you don't want to japa. They even know they want japa. I'm telling you, these people that are making decisions on your visa, they don't look at it and just shake their head. This one just wants to run away. Make them feel you're not running away. For me, going out there is to equip ourselves to come and make Nigeria better. Even if it's not in the next 2 years, if you get out there, equip yourself, make the money, and come back and help this country. So that's all I have. Somebody just said no.
get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really.
You guys were done, and it was actually quite interesting. Honestly, it was really interesting, and I got to ask a few questions about some universities, and okay, particularly just one. I was interested because me, even if I thought US is even where is feasible for me, or where I would like to go to, not UK. I really don't even know how I want to compile this video right now, because it might just be a little bit wishy-washy. I don't know, disorganized somehow, because I really don't know how I want to compile it, but definitely by the time this video goes up, I would have found a way to compile that. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my ride.
I really wanna go, but I really need to know. Can we get it together?
2,000 years later.
Hi guys, it's been a while. I picked up this camera and it's been like 2 days now or so. I was just going through my phone and trying to see the videos, like my last video, and I realized that, oh, I've not even talked about like the program like extensively. Yeah, excuse how I look. I'm already in my nightie and set for bed. I've not had anything to eat today. This is currently past 9. Today has just been a very lazy day, and I've been like so free today. But I've not just been myself. Period season is not always a good season for me, because I always look like a mess, honestly. So I don't know why I'm even bending my head. Why am I always doing like this? I am currently hungry, so I want to go to the kitchen and make beef plantain. I'll just look for something to make sure and get to eat. Then when I'm done, then I'll come and talk about the stuff and just chip in, like let you guys know one or two. So for those that will be willing to process it and read more on it, so that they can work on their jackpot plans. I'll be right back. Let me just go look for what to eat and come back and talk about it. Alright guys. Hi guys, I know it's another day. Yes, it is not easy filming, honestly speaking. After I had my meal, I did a couple of things and I was just not in the mood to pick up this camera, honestly speaking. So this is another day, and I'm just quickly going to run through the things that happened at the fair. So basically, QS is just more like they just help students to get the best universities, maybe at most affordable universities, in a very simple way, easy processing and all sorts like that. And their consultation is free, even if you want to like walk into their office or reach them. It's free. You don't have to pay any consultation fee for that. So I'm just going to leave all of their details and the link to reach them in the description box, or I might put them on the screen. So basically, QS just make the world ranking of universities, like the best and the top universities that you can go to, the one that is conducive and everything, that you can stay as an international student. Yes, so at the summit, most of the things the clips that you watched before, it was basically talking about life in the US, life in the UK, life in Canada. So they take you through the schooling process, and also they take you through how you can live, like the living processes of everything, the amount you will spend, the hostels to check out for, the activities to put yourself in, basically. So, and I think all of those things are also on their website. So I'm going to leave the website address in the description box or on the screen as well. And I got some of their cards, a few of their cards, and I'm going to leave this as well. I'm going to snap all of these things so you guys can see, and if you can reach them if you want. This is Kaplan International Pathways. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but this is it. But I'm just going to snap it. And also they said for them as an organization, that's QS themselves, they give scholarship to students, free scholarship, fully funded scholarship to schools. Yes, but the catch there is they only give it to 10 students all over the world. So if you're lucky enough to come from Nigeria and get it, all well and good. And to access the scholarship, the only thing you need to do is to attend one of their fair, like this, like the one I showed you guys. So that's like basically the only thing you have to do. Yeah, so they said, I think they said one person from Nigeria last year in 2021 won one of the scholarships. So the person is already on his or her way, I think, or is that his or her way, or is already there. I really can't remember. Then they also said they always have this fair every time, like regularly. So I'm just going to leave their link so that you can also check out their website and know when the next one will be in your area. If you're in Abuja, it just happened. I think Lagos one happened last 2 weeks or so. I'm not sure about that. But they also said last year they had over 300 fairs in Nigeria. So maybe this year, so it might be more or it might be the same number. Maybe it's like a continuous thing. Yeah, but I'll just leave all of their details I know. I think they kind of give a broad explanation on their website on schools to go to, what to check out for, top ranking schools, even for courses as well. I don't know if some of you saw it in the video. Courses, like top courses that you can pick, not like they will teach you what to pick, but what to check out for anyways. I'm sure you saw a screenshot of that as well. Yeah, so top schools to check out for, and also top courses that might be relevant somehow, yeah, in the marketplace. Yeah, so basically that's that about that. I don't know if there's anything more to say. If there are questions you would like to know, you can ask me in the comment section. It's not like I work for them, but to the best of my knowledge, if I can remember the answer, I'm going to. If not, I'll just let you know. Yeah, I really wanted this video to not be too long, but sadly it is. I'm sorry. And if you watched to this end, thank you very much. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and leave a comment if you need to know anything. I would reach out to you and let you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are the best. This means a lot to me. 100. This is not capping. I'm not capping here. Thank you guys so much. I would see you in my next video. Bye guys.